Hey, it's Arfan with Grow Automate Scale, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can actually set up your ads through your desktop so that way you can avoid the 30% fee you get from Apple when you're trying to boost a post. This is a significant fee and it can cost quite a bit, and I've been seeing a lot more people that are complaining about this on Facebook, Instagram, and things like that. So I made a video about 6 months ago, and I showed you that there were 4 workarounds that you can use for setting this up. Right now, not all the workarounds I recommend you do, but you could do it. So I'm going to show you today the way I recommend you to actually set this up in your account so that way you can get great results. Okay? So without further ado, I'm going to hop right in and show you exactly what needs to be done. Well, I do recommend you first watch this video so that way you can see what the 4 workarounds are. You can see if there's one that actually makes more sense to you. But for me, this is the preferred method I see. I think you can get the better results doing it this way. So without further ado, let's jump in. One of the first things you need to do is go to business.facebook.com. And what you're going to do is you're going to either log in or create a new business account. And this is going to give you your Meta Business Suite, Business Manager, and Ads Manager. Everything's going to be one. So when you log in, your screen is then going to look something like this. Now, if you don't have this set up, you're going to have to go through and connect your Facebook, connect your Instagram, and I'm not doing that in this video because I'm assuming that if you're already trying to boost posts, you most likely have all this already done, but I just want to show you how you access that. So again, business.facebook.com, and once you log in, it should give you something that looks like this, where you have a drop-down menu over here, or maybe you just have an image of your business. It will show you the home, and you get a few different things there, lead center, content, etc. So the one way you could do this, if you truly are adamant that, hey, I want to boost a post. I want to boost a post, although 90% of ads managers would recommend don't boost a post. If you really want to do this, but you want to avoid the fee, all you do is you're going to click on ads, and on the upper right corner over here, you're going to click on create ad, and then you're going to see where it says boost an Instagram post or reel. Just click on this and follow the step by step. It's really simple. Like, you can't miss. You just got to choose your content. And once you do that, you'll be running in no time. Okay. And that's how you boost a post. Okay. But now, if you're actually saying, no, I want to actually go and run an ad, what I recommend you do is come over here, click on all tools. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to click on Ads Manager. And this is going to open up the Ads Manager. Now from here, you can simply just click on this create button here or create campaign up here. There's a few different ways you can do it. They're all the same things. Let's click create campaign. And what we're going to do is we're going to first of all think about what is the content of my ad that I'm boosting? What's my call to action? And then from there, that's going to let you know which objective do you choose. If your call to action, let's say, is to comment. Comment below and I'll send you information about my program or offer or something like that. You'll choose engagement. If you're trying to boost a post that's for sales, like it's going to your e-commerce shop or it's going to paid offer. If you're selling a paid digital product, you would do sales. If you're promoting a free digital product and you actually want someone to actually click on a link to sign up for that, you would choose leads. Most of you are potentially going to be using engagement objective. So this could be a hit or miss. It just depends on the content, but nonetheless, I'll show you exactly how to do it. And this same approach is for essentially all of these. The difference is if you're doing sales, you want to make sure your system is set up with the pixels so you can track sales. If you're doing leads, similarly, you want to make sure your system is set up so you can collect leads and also track leads. So your pixel should be installed accurately. But let's go through just the boosting aspect of it, because most boost is going to be doing engagement posts. So we click engagement and then we click on continue. What we're going to do is we're going to choose the manual engagement setting, not the recommended, because this just basically gives Advantage Plus audience, Advantage placements. What they're saying is let us show to whoever, wherever, and we'll get you the best results. Now, the disadvantage is that they show it in places where you get a lot of views or a lot of like post clicks, but you're not really getting people to take the action, which is to comment or whatever the case may be. So my recommendation is to get better results, use the manual engagement option to continue. Now the next screen is going to do is going to show you this. This is the campaign creation process. So you have this one right here. So it says new engagement. The campaign is named. So this shows us our campaign details or objectives. So let's give this a name and then we'll do bypass IG 30%. We come down here. We can leave all this alone. We don't need to select any of this unless you have a special category. And if you potentially know if you're doing something that's employment, housing, credit, social, elections, or politics. So once we have this, we'll click the next. Next, we're going to be going to the ad set level. So ad set is where you control audiences and things like that. This is where, like, who am I going to be showing my ads to? What do I want them to do? So do I want them to send me a message? Do I want people to actually take the action on my ad or get people to engage with my Facebook page? In this situation, we're going to click on the ad. So in the example of, we want people to give us more likes, more comments, more engagement. We're boosting our post for those particular reasons. We click on the ad. Engagement type, video views. If we're doing a video or image, simple. If we're not doing a video, we're not going to do video views. Even if it is a video, but the call to action is for comments, I would recommend choosing post engagements. Okay. You can do event responses. So if you build an event in Facebook, this is how you would do events. So if, again, you promote an actual event, an on Facebook, on Instagram event, you would choose this option. So there's so many different ways of running ads, so many different options. In order to streamline it can be a little difficult, but in order to get the best results, the process we're going to do is choose engagement, and we're going to control a lot of what's going to happen with the ad versus letting Facebook just give us blanket engagement that doesn't actually drive results. So performance goals, maximize engagement with the post. That's what we want to do. We'll come down here, you set a budget. So let's say you want to do a daily or a lifetime. So a lot of times if it's going to be a post, we want to choose a lifetime. And you may want to do something along the lines of, like, 10, 15, 20 bucks, whatever you're going to do. Whatever you're going to do to that. Let's just say 30 for whatever's sake. And then we're going to look at the dates. How long do we want to run this for? We're doing an engagement post. We want to run it for, let's say, 2 weeks. And you choose the date. How long do you want to run just for the weekend or, extra days? If you're doing something where it's like, I need comment by October 9th to get access to my free event. Well, we're going to run it until October 9th as an example, right? So we come down here, audience control. You choose your locations. So you want to choose the locations that make the most sense to you. The next thing is now Advantage Plus Audience. Advantage Plus Audience, when you use this, Facebook, basically, they use their technology and they will show your ad to any and everybody. If I was to go here and give suggestions and I say, I only want you to show this to 31-year-olds to 52-year-olds and only women, Facebook is going to show this still to men. It's still going to show it to people younger than 31 and still older than 52, because that's what Advantage Plus Audience does. It doesn't really, this is just optional. It doesn't actually take this and says, okay, I will only show it to women, I will only show it to men, I will only show it to the age group here. That's where you want to click on this switch to original audiences, to where you actually give it some control. Because again, you may have an offer that's only for women. If you're running something that's like women related only, it's wasted ad spend for it to also show to men. Okay, so switch to original audiences and choose use original audience. Now you're able to give it better control, and it'll actually stick to these age ranges you choose. So let's say we just do 25 to, let's do something that's not so odd, 25 to 50, and we're going to do all women and men. And this detail audience where you can actually put a bunch of different things. So if you're targeting people in marketing or whatever the criteria may be, you can actually now focus your ad. So say, hey, I want my ad to actually go to people who are going to convert. So I'm helping people with careers. I want to go to, someone who have maybe someone who's a college grad. Someone's a college grad. They potentially, they need more help with career. Or a college grad are trying to get their best career, trying to get their footing, whatever the case may be. That's an example, right? So, like, for example, for me, lead generation. My big thing is lead generation. I help coaches, online coaches, business owners with lead generation through paid advertising. So lead generation is a great interest. And then my next thing is I'm going to hit next, and I'm going to go now to the actual ad itself. Now, since this is a post, what we're going to do is when we scroll down here, identity, make sure the page and Instagram account is correct. Ad setup, you can create an ad. So if you want to actually, let's say, for example, you put something organically and it does really, really well, but you use a certain music in it, and the music is copyrighted. Now, you can't actually run that as an ad because this is copyrighted music. So you can actually recreate that, take that, download that same video, change the music, and then create the ad, right? And now you can run it. Same video, just a little different music, but you can run that as an ad because it did really well organic. But for the sake of what we're doing here, we're going to choose existing post. We're going to here now come to add creative. We're going to select post. Now, very important, you see it's going to have Facebook. So again, if you're doing Facebook or Instagram, whatever the case is, you're going to click on the post you want to do. So for example, I'm going to click on this one right here. It's a carousel post. Hit continue. It's going to load a preview here in a second. Okay, there's no preview to show. It's just kind of glitching out. That can happen sometimes. You may have to just switch it up a little bit to see. Turn this on. Turn it on again. But it's glitching up here a little bit. I'm going to change the post, see if it does it for something different. So Instagram. And let's say this one right here. Continue. So we got a little error. So Facebook, Instagram newsfeed is not delivering on that one. So let's change this again. Continue. You see some warnings on here. This is common to see when you're trying to boost a post. And sometimes when you do it to the app, you also don't see this. So here we go. That one loaded up perfectly fine. So you may be wondering, hey, I boosted this thing, but it didn't really work. What's going on? They will just push it through without actually. So you want to be able to see how it's looking before we actually push an ad through. So this is an example right here. Keep your ads fresh with regular optimization. Simple engagement content. Call to action. We can add a button if we want to add a button. So I don't really want to keep add a button. So I'm gonna leave it alone. Then we come down, and what we do next is we just hit publish. So we click the publish button, and one second, wait for it. There we go. Boom. Our ad is now published. Okay, so it is, of course, takes a little bit more time versus clicking in the actual app and just boosting a post, and in a few seconds you're done. It does take a little bit more time, but you can see now I have this set up, and I'm going to this lead generation audience. Let me just actually change this name to lead generation. Lead generation. So this lead generation audience. Now I can actually run this continuously to different audience if I want to by simply just duplicating this campaign. So duplicate original setup, duplicate. And all I have to do now is just change this detailed targeting, and I can choose something different. I can choose online advertising as an example. I'll remove the lead generation, and now in just a few clicks, I now have online advertising, an audience for online advertising. Okay. So this is the recommended way to actually boost a post. And what this actually does, it gives you a lot more control. It gives you the ability, you'll be able to see a lot more results and people taking the action for the post. The option through Facebook does a lot to get you a lot of likes. So you're going to get a lot of engagement. It's going to increase the reach, and you're going to get a lot of people just, hitting the like button on there. And that's well and dandy, but that doesn't really lead to conversions. So typically think about what exactly you're promoting in that ad. Why do you want to boost it? And what objective is going to make the most sense for that. And that may be lead generation, or it may be something else. Okay? So hope this video has been helpful. If you like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Share this with someone you might find that may be helpful for them. And without further ado, my name is Arfan. If you're interested, I have a few links below. You can always get the complete guide. I walk you through the step-by-step if you're a coach of how to launch your digital product. So if you have a digital offer, a coaching program, a course, a one-on-one offer, or even if you're a service provider and you have an offer that could reach a different audience, you can use this method to leverage Facebook and Instagram ads to consistently grow and scale your business. Okay, so that's just $4.95 for the ebooks complete. I walk you through everything, give you screenshots so you can know exactly how to set ads up which objectives to use, so you avoid wasting a bunch of ad spend. All right. So again, my name is Arfan. I will catch you on the next video. Have a great one, everyone.